Centre-back Antonio Rudiger names two players who have the ability to stop Erling Haaland, but surprisingly does not include himself. The Manchester City striker has scored 10 goals in the Premier League this season and an incredible 101 goals in 107 games since moving to England. Rudiger has faced Haaland 4 times in a Real Madrid shirt and admits he has struggled physically against the 24-year-old. The former Chelsea defender was impressed by how both Virgil van Dijk and William Saliba have dealt with Haaland. Speaking on the Inside Scoop, Rudiger said, "I think I'm an old-school defender, one who enjoys this battle with strikers, especially with forwards like Haaland because that guy is really a beast. I don't know what Haaland eats or what he does, but he's incredible with the strength he possesses. When I watch Haaland's goals, if you give a high cross to the back post, you cannot beat him." Haaland didn't score against Real Madrid, but he hit the crossbar, and we were lucky. How can I prepare for a player like that? It's hard to prepare because you have to be ready for a physical battle. Few can match him physically. The ones I've seen over the past few years are Van Dijk, and I have to say that Saliba has also done very well. Antonio Rudiger has shared his comments on 2 colleagues who are playing very well at Arsenal. When asked about the best center-back duo in Europe right now, the Real Madrid star, Antonio Rudiger, humbly suggested that it wasn't the Los Blancos defenders, but rather William Saliba and Gabriel of Arsenal, who are the most solid pairing on the continent. Together, they've helped Arsenal concede only 5 goals in the Premier League and keep clean sheets in 3 out of 6 appearances. Speaking on the Inside Scoop podcast, Rudiger didn't hold back in praising the Arsenal center-back duo, stating, "William Saliba and Gabriel of Arsenal. If you look at Arsenal, the 2 center-backs playing together have done fantastic work over the past 2 years. Looking at Arsenal's transformation from before until now, those 2 are the pillars of the team. Gabriel is the more aggressive leader, while Saliba plays very calmly. Really, you have to admit that. You know, he looks like a quiet leader." Real Madrid is reportedly exploring a potential deal with Arsenal regarding William Saliba during the summer transfer window of 2025. Real Madrid has always been associated with high-profile transfers involving the world's top stars. So it's no surprise that one of the best center-backs in the Premier League, William Saliba, is linked with Los Blancos. However, after closely examining the situation, it's clear that this could be a target. Real Madrid will do everything possible to acquire, for 2 reasons. Real Madrid has continuously faced challenges with their defensive line, especially in the center-back position since last season. The injury crisis has frequently deprived coach Carlo Ancelotti of key defenders, leaving the Italian tactician with a constant headache trying to address the issue. Last season, Ancelotti often had to pull midfielder Aurelien Tchouameni or right-back Dani Carvajal into central defense. Thanks to skill and some luck, Los Blancos managed to win a La Liga and Champions League double with a patched-up defense, but they cannot rely on luck forever. A big club that sets its sights on winning every trophy each season like Real needs a quality squad with depth. Their current struggles this season are partly due to several injuries, with the most prominent issues in the defensive line. At the moment, coach Carlo Ancelotti only has 2 center-backs available, Antonio Rudiger and Eder Militao, as David Alaba will only be ready to return at the end of the year. But there's no guarantee that Alaba will perform at a high and consistent level after nearly a year of injury recovery. Thus, Real needs another center-back, and it must be a top-tier player. Considering the current center-backs in Europe, William Saliba seems to be the most suitable name for Real Madrid right now. As Rudiger admitted on the Inside Scoop, "I'm satisfied with my partner, Eder Militao, but a season has many matches, and you have to rotate, so having Saliba would be great." According to stats from SofaScore, in the 2023-24 season, Saliba averages 1.1 tackles per game in the Premier League, but has made 5.6 ball recoveries and 2.2 clearances every 90 minutes. These statistics over 6 games in this season's Premier League are 3.3, 2.0, and 3.7, respectively. These are top-tier defensive numbers for a center-back. To compare, let's take Rudiger, Real Madrid's #1 center-back since last season. In the 2023/24 La Liga campaign, the German international played very well, but only recorded 0.8 tackles, 3.6 ball recoveries, and 2.6 clearances per game. Furthermore, Saliba's passing ability is also superior, with an average accuracy of 95%, higher than Rudiger's 90%. Clearly, William Saliba is currently one of the best and most complete center-backs in the world. His level is entirely suited to playing for the biggest club on the planet, Real Madrid. Moreover, President Florentino Perez always aims to sign young stars, and Saliba, at just 23 years old, fits that profile. Toni Kroos affirms that Real Madrid will still win titles even if big stars leave, including himself. At the end of last season, Kroos surprised everyone by announcing his retirement after the Euro 2024 finals. This news saddened real fans as he was still at the peak of his form. Now, Toni Kroos is enjoying vacations with his family and loved ones. However, the former German international remains very interested in his old club. Speaking on the Einfach mal Lupen podcast, Kroos stated that his retirement wouldn't affect Real Madrid's strength and that the club would find a way to move forward, just as they did after losing Cristiano Ronaldo and Sergio Ramos. "My departure doesn't affect anything," he said. "Of course, when an important player leaves, the club will need some time to adapt. Real adapted when Cristiano Ronaldo and Sergio Ramos left. We won the Champions League twice without those two, even though they were very important, absolute legends. The same will happen now." In the same interview, Kroos once again confirmed that he would not return to play. However, he does have plans to open a youth academy in Madrid in 2025.